Hey there, my name is Spencer, and anyone that knows me well knows about my obsession and my love of technology, specifically Apple products. Now, I know just by saying this, about half of you are going to click away from this video because Apple has just as many haters as they do fanboys. But this video is not about why Apple is better than its competitors or why you should sell your competitor products and go buy into the Apple ecosystem. No, this is a video about creativity, more specifically about creative freedom. See, I remember a few years back I was watching a TED Talk, or it might have been a book, I don't remember the source, but the narrator said that a large majority of us humans actually seek restrictions on creativity. He gave the example of being asked to write a paper in school, and the first thing a lot of students will ask is, how long does it have to be? Or what does it have to be about? So these questions are searching for ways to narrow down the direction of the assignment, the project. Now, I understand that this scenario is pretty situational. I mean, after all, most students want to hear that the paper only has to be a page long, or that it has to be about the book that they just read in class, so that they can get it done as quickly as possible. But I've come to find that humans and adults in general tend to search for ways to constrain creativity in a way that gets us to the end point quicker. Questions in the professional world become, how long does this presentation have to be? Or how big does this graphic need to be? Or what do you want this website to do for people? See, I for one have always liked constraints. It's the reason why I follow Lego box instructions to a T. It's the reason why I always enjoy trying to copy or replicate video editing styles or photo editing styles. And it's the reason why Minecraft will probably always be my favorite game. So here is where I'm finally getting to my point with all of this. See, the biggest difference, in my opinion, between Apple and its competitors came from the very start. And it was about how much Steve Jobs wanted to allow his consumers to tinker with his products. Where other Silicon Valley forefathers, if you will, were encouraging a more open source approach to computing, Steve believed that he wanted to give his consumers exactly what they needed. They didn't need extra ports, and they didn't need to be able to get inside their computer to make any sort of janky upgrades. The product was the product, and it was going to work for you. Skip forward a few years, and the battery inside the Apple iPhone was the battery inside the Apple iPhone. There was no need to take it out, to replace it, to change it. And yes, skip forward a few more years, and so went the headphone jack to pave the way for a wireless future. Again, this is one of the biggest complaints that I've heard from Android fans and PC users. With products that allow you to customize as much as you want and to change things and to upgrade and downgrade as much as you want, things can start to get unoptimized, jumbled, and for lack of a better term, just messy. While a lot of people see this to be constraining or restricting to their personal computing, Apple makes products that simply allow consumers to work, to be entertained, to communicate. Apple products simplify, streamline, and cut away all of the confusing aspects of technology that a lot of non-tech savvy people can run into. I know in my line of work, I just need technology that works and an ecosystem that works well together. Both of these things Apple does. And I won't even get started on design in this video, but let me just say, dang girl. So yes, call me an Apple sheep, call me an Apple nerd, an Apple fanboy, or whatever, but just know that while you're sharpening your pencils, while you're picking out the perfect paper type, finding a desk that doesn't wobble when you write on it, and asking the teacher how long the paper has to be and what it has to be about, know that I'm already 4 paragraphs in and enjoying every bit of the experience.